Welcome to Spoiler Check. It has been a great big while. I haven't had the chance to say that. We are going through Starter Deck 22 Amethyst Mandala cards all the new cards from there. And then,
just the new cards. No reprints here.
Yeah, and then straight into BT24 spoilers that have also picked up.
Yeah, if this if the starter deck video or reveals ended a little earlier, we could have done this in separate videos, but we are going to have so many videos for the rest of the year, so we are just going to do this in one go. Remember to like and subscribe, consider becoming a channel member, go and check out Card Trader, and let's start with the Amethyst Mandala cards and with the Digimon. It's a yellow level 2. Inherit your turn once per turn when you use option card with the Onmyutsu or plug-in trait. This Digimon made Digimon into Digimon card with Cubemon, Tamor, or Sakoemon in its name in the hand with the Digivolution cost reduced by 3.
Because Sakoemon couldn't cheat the evolution costs enough yet, so...
Yeah.
Although I have to say, we are going to go through the Onmyutsus and plugins later, but I'm not even sure if this is the best, tamer you can... best egg you can play,
It probably will depend on, the future support. If BT24 gives us more support, then maybe. Or, if we find out that the deck is just absolutely bonkers.
Yeah,
maybe.
And it's funny because we have only one on Mewjutsu, so it's that is the only one, and then we are going to see a tamer that can play these options for free, but it depends on the level of your Digimon that is attacking, I think. Yeah, so it's so hard to evaluate things like this without
any
playing.
Testing.
Without any testing. But if the deck can use good option plugin and on Mewjutsu options to just warp forward, not for warp, but evolve forward for free, then this is the best egg you can use.
Yeah.
And for those who haven't realized, the plugin is now a trait. So the old plugin
these
options
do not match with those old ones, yeah.
Yeah, because those are not plugin traded option cards. So let's move to a new Renamon. It's actually super rare in this starter.
Oh, I didn't even realize.
It's a 3-play cost 1000 DP, level 3 yellow Digimon, of course. Digivolve from level 2 yellow for a cost of 0, and it has the not that much used when moving and on play. By trashing one card in your hand, you may return one option card with the Onmyutsu or plug-in trait from your trash to the hand and inherit barrier.
Solid.
Yeah, not anything spectacular, but still solid. I think many of the older Renamons are actually better than this, in my opinion. Yeah. But this might be still a good one to play, maybe one
the
or
when
two.
Moving is really good.
Yeah,
I guess we are value.
Yeah, but this is also pointless when moving in the early game, so it's
yeah, true. But late game this could matter.
Yeah,
and
we are going to have a way better when moving on the next card though.
But yeah, this is a solid card. It's a super rare, so it will be only a 2-off in the deck. Probably. We don't know I don't know the list 100% yet. So, but I think this is only a super rare. It will be bent to the hell and back straight out the deck because it's a super rare, and it will be textured foil, and it will, if it's any other super rare from previous starter decks, it will have a thick coat of texturing and foiling, so it will be really bent. So if you go to the release event for the starter decks where you can only play the deck as it is from the box. Get ready to get some game losses because your cards are marked. Let's move on. We have a Cubimon 5 cost 6000 DP, level 4 yellow card evolves on top of a level 2. Level 3 yellow for cost of 2. When moving, when digivolving, you read the top 3 card of your deck. Add 1 card with the Renamon, Cubimon, Tamon, Sakuyamon, or Rina Nanaka in its name, or the Omnijutsu or plugging trait among them to the hand. Return the rest to the bottom of the deck. Inherit barrier. And yeah, here is the when moving that we were talking about, or you were talking about.
Yeah, this is actually... I'm actually kind of scared seeing this kind of when moving because it seems like they're pushing at least some cards to situation where you can't lose value. And it's like, yeah, I kind of understand that, but on the other hand, it also takes like decisions out of the game because it's like, okay, I don't even have to think, do I want to evolve into this Cubimon in the breeding area?
Because I don't leave any value.
Yeah, because I can always evolve to it, and when I move, I get to search. It's kind of interesting because you get the turn, like you get the evolve draw, you get the turn draw on your next turn, and then you get to search. So you kind of see even more cards before and like make choices. So, and barrier is pretty powerful inherited for Sakuyamon. So this is probably just like instant 4 of Cubimon in the, like you can play 4 of these, 4 of the one that plays Ikas, and then you're probably like and then
hey, but gladly we don't have any cards that play Tamers when moving. Oh wait. Just wait.
Yeah, and that is like one of the things I hate if they start making those more of those when moving play a tamer. That feels super like you're going to power creep your game out of this universe. Next we have a new Talmon, of course. 7 play cost 7000 DP, level 5 yellow Digimon that can evolve from level 4 yellow for a cost of 3. On play, when digivolving until your opponent's turn ends, one of their Digimon can't activate when digivolving effects and gets minus 3000 DP. When attacking once per turn, you may use one option card with the Onmyujutsu or plug-in trait from your hand or under your tamers without paying the cost. Inherit effect, end of attack once per turn by trashing your top security card, one of your Digimon with Sakuyamon in its name unsuspense.
Good card.
Yeah, the on-play when digivolving is one of those like... I'm not sure how good that is. Like,
if Manga X was like the best deck in meta, then yes, but like it's not.
Yeah, and like... But the fact that you can, when attacking, use an option card, and here you can do those things where you use a plugin or Onmyujutsu from your hand. Yeah, from your hand or under your tamers, and then you use the Viximon to evolve straight to Sakuyamon.
Yeah,
or whatever.
So that's kind of powerful.
You want. Yeah, whatever version you want. And the end of attack is super powerful also because it's one of your Digimon with Sakuyamon in its name, so it doesn't even have to be this Digimon if you have multiple like stacks going on. It doesn't have to be this Digimon that unsuspends. But so
yeah. What was the pair ban with Baldurar?
Was it Sakuyamon X?
Oh, it might be, yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not sure, or was it the old? I think it was at least Sakuyamon X. But
yeah, I'm not sure. Then I have nothing more to add to this.
Yeah, but with Sakuyamon X, you can like unsuspend like multiple times also. So it's like you can use your Sakuyamon X's effect to play something unsuspend, and then you can use after like some other attack this end of attack thing and so on. So you can swing many times, and I can't remember now. We don't get like security attack with the plugins, I think.
Not with the new one.
Yeah, so we can't use those like new plugins to give us like more security attack to like really make use of those like unsuspends. Seems still pretty powerful.
You are correct. And after the Taomon comes Sakuyamon Ace, this time 6 cost, 11,000 DP. Evolves on top of a level 5 yellow for a cost of 3 or on top of Sakuyamon Made Void for a cost of 1. And counter Blast Digivolve Alliance on play when Digivolving when attacking once per turn. You may play 1 Pipefox token, then you may use 1 option card with Omniutu or plugin in it trade from your hand under your tamers without paying the cost overflow 4, and this is also a super rare.
Yeah, and we are going to get those Pipefox tokens somewhere. Was it in this?
Yeah, it's in this starter deck also.
Yeah, so we're going to get the official tokens, which is fun. Those are 6,000 DP blockers. This is, again, those situations where I'm like, I think the card is good, but I hate having aces as one of my like level 6 Digimons.
Yeah.
But the card is good, and you can, and it's fun to see. Well, we have the Alliance, but it's, even if you can unsuspend, it's hard to use Alliance probably like multiple times in the same turn. I guess there are ways to do it.
Yeah,
but
there
like,
is ways, but like,
it still takes some like fiddling around to actually get like multiple Alliance triggers in the same turn. Otherwise, like, yeah. And it's fun that it can also blast from Sakuyamon Made mode, so it can be like
true, I didn't even realize that.
So you can have like a level 6 and you can still blast, which is sometimes like can surprise your opponents. Although I think most of the actually there's at least one plugin that deletes stuff, so you can actually use it to delete things.
Yeah.
And you can get the surprise blocker also with the Pipefox token. So
the Omniutu option card also, did it delete something?
No, it gives minus from security, but it goes to the bottom security, I think. Yeah. But we will talk about that a little bit later. We have also a new Sakuyamon Made mode. It's also a super rare in this starter deck. 11 play cost, 12,000 DP. Level 6 yellow Digimon. Evolves from level 5 yellow for a cost of 4 or from a Sakuyamon for a cost of 1. On play when Digivolving, you may use 1 option card with the Onmyujutsu or plug-in trait from your hand or under your tamers without paying the cost. All turns once per turn when you use an option card or your security stack is removed from by placing one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest DP as the bottom security card, trash their top security card.
Yeah.
Nothing else to say.
It's kind of strong.
It's super hard removal, which is easy to like proc.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I guess we should talk about the one on Miyajutsu we have, to be honest, because it's so important to all of this.
I'll move it from where it is to the next card, so I can keep track also.
Yeah. So I guess we should talk about Amethyst Mandala, because it's kind of it's the namesake of this thing.
Yeah. Amethyst Mandala is a 6 use cost yellow option card. When effect trash this card from security stack, activate its security effect. Security all turns when any of your Digimon with Renamon, Cubimon, Tamor, or Sakuyamon, this is a different security effect. This is like,
if it's in security face up, it has this effect.
Yeah. When any of your Digimon with Renamon, Cubimon, Tamon, or Sakuyamon in their names would leave the battle area other than in battle by trashing this card, one of those Digimon doesn't leave. Main draw one card, then place this card face up as the bottom security card. And security effect. One of your opponent Digimon gets minus 9,000 DP for the turn.
So here we can see that, like, for example, with Made mode, you can play Amethyst Mandala, put it into your security, then you get to like put their lowest DP Digimon as the bottom of their your opponent's security card, trash their top security card. Then, if your opponent tries to remove the Made mode from the field, you can actually trash this from the security, and you get to activate main mode's effect again and bottom like put the lowest DP to the bottom of the security, but you can also use the minus 9,000, so you can get like rid of 2 Digimons at the same time without losing your own Digimon when your opponent tries to remove you. So it's like
fun and interactive.
Yeah, and again, like your opponent can't also like truly attack over this because you can always blast into the ace and get a blocker or removal with the free play again from the ace. So it might be hard to like get through these level 6 Digimons. Not sure, but like there is certain like you can have like pretty hard protection with the Amethyst Mandala for your board and the control at the same time. So that's
this is also super rare. There is like 4 super rares in this.
Yeah. Renamon, Sakuyamon Ace, Sakuyamon Maid Mode, and Amethyst Mandala.
I think there is more super rares than rares.
Which is funny.
And
yeah.
Is there a single uncommon in this deck?
Yes. The plugins are all.
Yeah, there is uncommon. 3. There is 3 uncommons and 4 super rares.
Yeah. Then we have a new Tamer card also for the deck, new Rikanonaga. 4 play cost yellow Tamer. Start of your main phase on play by placing 1 option card with the Onmyojutsu or plugin trait from your hand under this Tamer. Draw 1 and gain 1 memory. Your turn when one of your Digimon with Renamon, Cubimon, Tamon, or Sakuyamon in its name attacks by suspending this Tamer, you may use 1 Onmyojutsu or plugin trait option card with as high or lower a use cost as that Digimon's level from under this Tamer without paying the cost. So the Amethyst Mandala is usable only by the level 6 Digimons. Yeah. But the plugins are then like, we have 2 3-cost plugins and 1 4-cost plugin. So those are like, after like Cubimon you can use all the plugins, or Cubimon and after you can use all the plugins when you attack.
This is kind of powerful Tamer.
Yeah, and the fact that it replaces the card you put under it, and it's not completely safe because we have Tamer removal, but most of the decks can't actually interact with those cards at all. Yeah. So you are going to have those ready to use. So
yeah. Then shall we move on to the plugins?
Yes, let's go.
We have offensive plugin V, red for use cost option card. While you have a Tamer, you can ignore this card's color requirements. Security, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest DP, then add this card to hand. Main, you may link this card to one of your Digimon without paying the cost, then delete one of your opponent's Digimon with as much or less DP as one of your Digimon. Link level 3 or higher. Cost 2? Yeah, sorry. Yeah. For a second I was like, cost 2 what? But yeah, it costs 2 to link this. End of your turn, once per turn, this Digimon may attack and the link gives you plus 2000 DP.
Yeah, so now we have first link cards that don't actually need Appmons. Yeah. So you can link to this to any level. Any Digimon that has a level, basically. Yeah. So
no eaters.
Yeah. And there is like the fact that this is a 4-cost option that can delete technically any Digimon on the board, depending on your own power on the board. So with the Sakuyamons, you can get to like 13,000, 14,000 with this. And you can use like Taomon has the minus 3,000 DP and like Sakuyamon line has minus DP things already, so you can probably like get rid of almost anything with certain cards. So, and the fact that you can attack at the end of turn is always like pretty nice, because then you don't have to attack before you have already like done things that make the attack more like what's the word? Secure, so to say. So, and it deletes, still from security, it deletes with the lowest DP and adds it. And so, plugin like security effects have always been pretty good.
Yeah, they have.
These actually seem also good.
Yeah.
We also have a new high-speed plugin. This is high-speed plugin H. It's a 3-use cost blue option card. While you have a tamer, you can ignore this card's color requirements. Security until your turn ends, one of your opponent's Digimon or tamers can't suspend. Then add this card to the hand. Main, you may link this card to one of your Digimon without paying the cost. Then one of your opponent's Digimon or tamers can't suspend until their turn ends. This also links to a level 3 or higher with a cost of 2. It gives jamming when it's linked and 2000 DP.
It's so effing blue card.
Yeah, this is very blue. I think this might be. I think this is the. I'm not sure if this is the worst one, but it's the least like exciting to me. Yeah. I think.
But it's solid. Giving jamming is good.
Yeah, and the fact that you can stop your opponent using some Digimons or tamers to suspend.
Yeah.
You can stop like blockers or something also. So.
Or it might good. You can stun good tamers to not give your opponent more value.
Yeah. It's interesting to see how many of these new plugins you want to play, because I feel like Amethyst Mandala is almost like 3 to 4 of you have to play many of those, although it's a little bit clunky early game, but like it's such a powerhouse.
Yeah.
And then how many of these plugins are you going to play in what ratios?
You just play the deck as it comes from the deck. You do not change it at all.
Okay, I remember that.
Good. We have also a new defense plugin. It's defense plugin F. 3-use cost black option card. While you have a tamer, you can ignore this card's color requirement. Security disable 2, one of your opponent's Digimon, then add this card to hand. Main, you may link this card to one of your Digimon without paying the cost. Then until your opponent's turn ends, one of your Digimon gains a reboot and plus 3000 TP. Link level 3 or higher, cost 2, and it gives blocker. It's a really black card actually.
Yeah. There's all the black keywords and like plus DP, and this is the most defensive one, but this security effect
it's a defense plugin.
Indeed, yeah. But the security effect is super good.
Yeah, like evolving from security is really annoying always.
Yeah, and the fact that you still get this to the hand after that is like, it doesn't de-digivolve when you like play it from hand, but like you already gain the de-digivolve value, then you can make a big body that can reboot, so your opponent can't attack easily over it. So I feel all the plugins are. The red one seems like the most powerful one. The others have like more niche utility, but still, I guess the biggest problem with that we are returning back to these plugins and like them being in 3 colors is the fact that your like trainings and the trainings get way worse if you still need to or want to play those. So
you are absolutely correct.
Maybe when we get like this like yellow-red training, we can then just play like 4 offensive plugins and then we can still search those.
And maybe we will get some yellow new plugins also later on. Then we move to the best part of the Sakuemon deck, the most important cards for the deck as a build.
Ooh.
You will play this in the Sakuemon deck. No, you don't. Yeah.
We have a couple of 3 new cards as we had in what was the?
It was the Terriermon deck.
Yeah, we had this like where was like Medusamon and stuff. But this time we have a Dogachmon. It's a 6 play cost red and yellow. Red and blue 6000 DP level 4 Digimon that can evolve from a red or blue level 3 for a cost of 3 or from any standard for a cost of 3. It can also upfuse from Gachmon, Navimon and Tweetmon. Two of those, but still. It has Raid, and when attacking once per turn, you may link 1 Digimon card with Social, Navi or Tool trait from your hand or this Digimon's distribution cards to this Digimon with the link cost reduced by 2. It has link, Appmon trait costs 2, and when linking, return one of your opponent's 5000 DP or lower Digimon to the bottom of the deck, and it gives plus 3000 DP when linked, or like when it's as a link material.
As
link
a
card.
professional Appmon player, not. I do not know. I think this is a good card for the deck. I have never played with Appmons. I've like played few games here and there against them, but like, I guess it's good them to have more Dogatsmons because they want to link to their level 5s, so Globemons.
Yeah.
So
and you can do stuff like you bring out the Gachmon from your like breeding. You link Navimon or Tweetmon to it. Doesn't really matter which one. Then you can play Haru from your hand. Haru, yes, yeah. I think Haru should try. From your hand with the Gachmon's effect. Then you Appfuse into this. Then you attack. You link the... I hope you can link to the other part of Globemon with this. I don't remember.
I guess.
Time. I think it's Timemon, I guess. Yes, Timemon. I'm not sure if Timemon is...
Social, Navi, or Tool.
Yes, Timemon is Tool. So you can link the Timemon for free, DDGable 1, and then you can use Haru to Appfuse in the middle of the attack to Globemon. And then you have this like plus 10,000 DP, second attack, plus 1 attacker, and you paid one memory for all of this, and then you can still try to do things that help you go to like Gaiamon.
Yeah, I think that the biggest question is how many of these are you going to play, because the old Dogatsmon is also kind of good, but you don't want to like only have Dogatsmons because then you are like not able to link or like what's that? Appfuse, thank you.
Yeah. It's interesting to see, but the card is good.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's good.
Then we also have a new Grand Galemon 7 play cost 7000 DP, level 5 green Digimon that evolves on top of a level 4 green for a cost of 3. It has Fortitude and Vortex, kinda good combo if you ask me. On play when it's evolving, when attacking, you may suspend one Digimon, then this Digimon gets plus 3000 DP for the turn. Inherit when attacking once per turn. If your opponent has no unsuspended Digimon, this Digimon with the Vortex Warrior trait may unsuspend.
Suspending, unsuspending.
It's kind of like mini medieval Galantmon.
Yeah. I kind of like that they have really like the Inherit is only for Vortex Warriors, so it doesn't go like super ham with everything.
With Quartzmon.
But it's a solid card. It doesn't do anything like super flashy in my opinion, but it does.
I think it's a really good card for the deck.
Yeah. It does well what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
And then we have the last and definitely the best one of the bunch. We have a new Barbamon.
What
randomly new Barbamon. 12 play cost 12,000 DP, level 6 purple Digimon that can evolve from level 5 purple for a cost of 4, or from a level 5 with Fallen Angel or CS trait for a cost of 3.
Wait, it's a CS? Okay, I didn't even realize.
Yeah, this is CS Barbamon. When this card will be played, if your opponent has 10 or more cards in either their hand or trash, reduce the play cost by 5. On play, when digivolving, your opponent trashes cards in their hand so that they have 6 cards left. If this effect didn't trash, you may play one level 5 or lower Fallen Angel trait Digimon card from your trash without paying the cost. End of your turn, once per turn, if your opponent has 6 or more cards in their hand, they trash one of them. Then, if they have 5 or fewer, delete one of their lowest level Digimon. And this is, of course, 7 Great Demon Laws and CS traded as we talked.
Why is it good? It's Barbamon.
Again, it's not like anything like super special, but still, this is probably, or it is the best Barbamon we have.
Against some decks, this is like kind of nuke because like they have 16 cards in their hand. Then you are like, okay, I hard slam this for 7. You have to trash 10 cards from your hand.
Yeah, and even like the fact that if your opponent has to trash like 5 cards or something when they don't want to trash cards from their hand.
Even one can be detrimental sometimes.
So it's again hard to like evaluate how, and it's still like it basically this also like always trashes your opponent to 5 because end of your turn it also trashes 1 if they have 6 or more. So your own play when Digivolving gets your opponent down to 6, then at the end of your turn they trash 1 more. So they basically always go to 5 cards in hand with this. So this is technically, I guess this is also a Barbamon that we played in 7 Great Demon Lords. But
I think this would be played because you didn't play Barbamons before this because they were bad, or it was bad, and like you can play this for cheaper even without your inherits, and like what the hell, it's just good.
Yeah. And together with the inherits, you can also play this like super cheaply. So
yesterday. It's Sunday when we are recording. We were yesterday in Finnish Nationals. So many times I was like, if I just had like Iono from Pokemon or something, so I could hand disrupt my opponent. This is like, this could be played in Royal Knights because it's like for 7 you can just like make your opponent trash most of their hand.
Yeah, it's interesting, and they also got really good art for this one.
Yeah, this looks good. What the hell?
It's Morishita, so...
Well, yeah. Morishita never misses. If you think otherwise, you are wrong.
Yep. Let's move to BT24.
Yeah,
shall
we have a unique emblem, Blazing Conductor. Thank you. 3 use cost red option card. You may play 1 Elysamon main. You may play 1 Elysamon or Owen Dreadnought from your hand or trash without paying cost. Then place this card in the battle area. Your turn, when any of your Owen Dreadnought is suspended, delay one of your Reptile or Dragonkin trait Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon card with Reptile or Dragonkin trait and the Liberator trait in the hand with the Digivolution cost reduced by 3. Security activate this card's main effect. It's unique emblem. So unique.
Indeed.
I've never seen this before.
Yeah. I do like the fact that we have the Owen that end of turn lets you attack.
Yeah.
By suspending. So it's like
you can easily activate it.
Yeah, this is super easy to activate. So are most of the but some decks have a little bit more fiddliness with how they are going to activate their unique emblems. But this feels like pretty easy to do, especially because I would hazard a guess we are going to get a new Owen in this set. We haven't seen that one yet,
Yep.
But there will be the Owen that like can bottom deck itself to play another Owen from like your hand.
Yeah, I have to say this. I'm kind of mad at this card because like Bandai put some effort in BT20 something. The set that like was the set that united all the Digimon release schedules, BT21, and they had 3 different artworks for Medusamon. Here is the Japanese artwork for Medusamon.
True. Didn't even realize.
I'm so mad. If you start something, just like keep going with it. Just don't drop it like halfway through.
Yeah, but still, it's a fine unique emblem. So
it's unique emblem, so nothing special, nothing unique about it.
Then we have a new Lamiamon, of course, a level 5, 7 play cost 7000 DP red Digimon that can evolve from level 4 red for a cost of 3. Hand main if you have Owen Dreadnought by placing 1 Dimetromon from your trash as any of your Elysamon's bottom Digivolution card, it digivolves into this card for a Digivolution cost of 3, ignoring its Digivolution requirements. When Digivolving, when attacking once per turn, your opponent places 1 card from their hand as the bottom security card, then trash their top security card. Inherit all turns once per turn. When your opponent's security stack is removed from you, may play 1 5000 DP or lower Reptile or Dragonkin trait Digimon card from your hand without paying the cost.
Yeah, it's the warping level 5 from Liberator.
Yeah, and when Digivolving when attacking, seems to be pretty good. It does what your deck wants to do, so...
Yeah.
And I guess these effects that your opponent gets to play as a card in the security...
Does not matter if you play Medusamon because you have progress.
Yeah, and like... There are not that many like security bombs being played in most of decks. Like there are of course some decks that might play something, but most of the decks don't play anything that actually like worry you if you are playing like Medusamon.
Yeah. Then we have the new Medusamon, also level 6 red 11 play cost 11,000 DP Digimon level evolved from level 5 red for cost of 3. Raid progress piercing. When evolving, delete one of your opponent's lowest DP Digimon, then by returning 2 cards from the trash to the bottom of the deck, they play 2 petrification tokens. After this Digimon gets plus 2000 DP for each of your opponent's Digimon until their turn ends. After, I've never...
I think they wanted to make like, because they already used then, with the returning 2 cards do something, and then they wanted to still like then do something, so they decided it's after. Like it's like then, but they didn't want to do then, so it's like
it might be, but does the like last part of the effect need you to play the 2 petrification tokens?
I think we don't know. Like for real, we don't know.
Yeah.
So we kind of need a like rule. I'm not sure if they have like made it like known how that works, but I think we need a rule clarification. Is that after something that is like tied to the then or something like that?
Yeah.
Because it's then by returning 2 cards. So I would hazard a guess the after. No, well, I don't know actually, because it's like we don't know, we haven't seen this after
it
like
could
before.
Be either or.
So we have to wait, but still the card is good. Let's
Art
go
is
with
great,
that.
I love it.
Yeah, Koki is doing a pretty good work in my opinion with the arts lately that he or they have done.
Yeah.
And this has like a plethora of good keywords here, and like you get to. 2 petrifications and tokens is pretty like and it disrupts your opponent's trash, and then it gives you like 2 like trash your top security card, trash your opponent's top 2 security cards in the field. So it does
kind of
so
cool.
Medusamon wants to do.
Yeah, fits the Medusamon.
Then let's move to some Time Strangers things. So we have the technically first, but let's say first look into Aegiomon here in BT24. Aegiomon is a level 4, a yellow 5 play cost 5000 DP Digimon that can evolve from level 3 yellow for a cost of 2, or from Iliad or level 3 with TS trait for a cost of 2. It has barrier, and when moving, on play, when digivolving, by adding your top security card to the hand, you may play 1 TS-rated tamer card from your hand without paying the cost. This effect can't play cards with the same name as any of your tamers. An inherit effect, barrier. This has the Shaman, Iliad, and TS traits, and it's a vaccine Digimon that might matter.
Thank you, I hate it.
And here we have the first look at a Digimon that has when moving, play a tamer. And because it's when moving, you can actually play tamers that have start of your main phase effect and still get the start of your main phase.
Thank you, I really hate it.
Because this does remove a security card to play the tamer. Spoiler, I guess Aegiomon deck probably cares about the amount of security cards, but still this is not like completely free tamer. In a sense, to the field, it does remove something from you, and you can't play multiple of the same tamers, which is fine, but I still kind of hate the fact that this is... And why is this also on play? Like, they have decided that Aegiomon needs to play the tamer no matter what, so they gave it when moving, on play, and when digivolving, so you cannot miss the, like, timing to play the tamer with this.
It's so unfair that it does not have on deletion also there.
So you could play 2 with 1. Yeah, but as a card like this, well, it's a good card, of course. It's a super rare in the set, of course it's a good one.
And it's like main character-ish in Time Stranger.
It's the main Digimon basically in Time Stranger, so of course it's going to be a good one.
They want to push Time Stranger, and I don't blame them. Card is good, it's really annoying, but good.
Annoying design.
Yeah. We have also Aegiomon. Thank you. 8 playcost, 8000 DP, level 5, red and yellow. Digimon evolves on top of red and yellow for cost of 4, level 4 to be exact, or on top of Aegiomon for cost of 3. Security attack was plan and decode Aegiomon. When digivolving one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 5000 DP for the turn, then if you have 3 or fewer security cards, treat one of your opponent's Digimon with 7000 DP or less. Rule trait has a Dragonkin, so it can work with Medusamon. Decode as an inherit and Shaman Iliad and TS and vaccine traits. Good card. Yes.
Yeah, and it's interesting to see Decode like here. It makes complete sense, to be honest. Like it's fun to see that they are going to try and use Decode more and more. Yep. Because first it felt like they kind of forgot that Decode existed.
Then Omnimon came as well. Was like, hey.
Yeah, and
I
then
might
of course
use this.
More of the like aquatic stuff has decoy, but yeah, like
it's a good card. It's like a level 6.
Yeah, it's definitely kind of like level 6 in like level 5 body, and the fact that it can actually float into Aegiomon feels like powerful. And you can play the Aegiomon, then you can add your top security card to hand and play a tamer.
If this deck is like can be played as full yellow deck, I maybe am interested because I love yellow. But if this is like those like 7 color decks like CS and Adventure and like Hoodie and all of those, then I might not be interested.
Yeah, and these are vaccine Digimon, so you can technically use them. Indeed. So there is possibility, but we have to see a lot of more to actually get the feel how the deck is going to work.
Oh no, how does work? How not?
Use words, man. Use words.
I can't. I was too excited. I'm Emissary of Hope. Search your security sack one of your Digimon made Digimon into a yellow level 6 or lower Digimon card with the vaccine trait among them. Okay, you need to TK just to recover, so technically you just can use Emissary to go to this.
Yeah. Indeed.
Okay, Aegiomon vaccine deck incoming.
You can use Patamon to evolve to Aegiomon, play some tamer, and then you can use Emissary to evolve it. And then Patamon puts like Aegiojusmon to the security, and then you can use Emissary to evolve to Aegiojusmon, and you paid nothing.
Hey, I'm kinda intrigued.
But yeah, let's move to some other Time Stranger stuff. This time some Titans. So we have a new Greymon, level 4, red and black, 5 play cost 5000 DP. Digimon that can evolve from level 3 red or black for a cost of 3, or from level 3 with Agumon in name, or with the TS trait for a cost of 2. It has blocker, and on deletion D-Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon, and inherit effect raid.
Own effects? Nah.
Yeah, and it has indeed the Titan and TS rates.
Yeah, own effect is like kind of nah, but inherit rate is really great. So it's 50-50 for me. Black part, nah. Red part, yeah.
Yeah, the fact that it's like on deletion is always kind of like a little bit like on deletion D-Digivolve 1. But then it's a blocker, so technically if your opponent can't remove it without like deleting it, then they get to D-Digivolve, so I don't really know.
Yeah. Well, this could be like a good answer to Hoodiemon.
I really don't like feel this card is that great or anything.
Okay, not a good answer, but an answer. Yeah, it's not a good card. Inherit is good, but like, yeah. Then we have a Metal Greymon level 5 red and black Digimon 7 play cost 7000 DP evolves on top of level 4 for cost of 4, level 4 black or yellow. Digivolves on top of level 4 with Greymon in its name or TS trait for cost of 3. Security: if your opponent has a level 6 or higher Digimon, play this card without battling and without paying the cost. Blocker: all turns once per turn when attack targets change, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest DP. Inherit: when attacking once per turn, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the blocker. Cyborg, Titan, and TS.
So, Syndramon?
Yeah, Syndramon just introduces.
Yeah. But the security effect is interesting. This is like... I don't think we have anything like this before. Like,
no. There is no like... All of the security Digimon either play themselves out or have some effect that does something. And anything is not like... If there is this and that, you can play this out.
But then it's a blocker and then like... It can be surprise blocker and then it can be like...
A blast target.
Yeah, and then it's also like, hey, now if you attack, I can block and then delete something. So... Yeah. And the fact that it has when attacking delete, like... Deleting one blocker might be like the most useless skill ever, or then it can be like super clutch in certain situations.
It can be the game-winning.
Yeah, so it's super hard to like. Of course, that when attacking goes really hard with collision, because collision gives you all of your opponent's Digimon blocker, so then you can literally delete anything if you have collision. I would love to see if there's like a level 6 Digimon in the Titans that has collision that can evolve from this, of course, but like that would be interesting because then this like inherit makes more sense.
I just searched collision and Greymon from DigimonCard.dev and there is just Doru Greymon, Doru Goramon, Metal Greymon and Doru Goramon.
Yeah. Then let's move to the greenest and bluest card of all time. We have a new Garurumon level 4 green and blue 4 play cost 4000 DP Digimon that can evolve from level 3 green or blue for a cost of 3 or from a level 3 with Gabumon in name or a TS trait for a cost of 2. It has jamming, of course, because it's a blue card. It has on play when digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, and inherit effect when attacking once per turn, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. This has the Beast, Iliad, and TS traits.
This just won the award for most green and blue card of all time.
It's when I was reading this first time, I was like, God damn, they don't have any ideas what to do with red and with green and blue.
Yeah. Hey, for all of you Melga lovers, maybe this will push the deck over once again. No, it does not.
Well, maybe the next one.
Yeah. We have also Garurumon 7 play cost 7000 DP, level 5 green and blue. Digimon evolves on top of level 4 blue and green for cost of 4, or on top of Garurumon level 4 Garurumon with Garurumon in its name or TS trait for cost of 3. Evade on play when digivolving one of your Digimon may unsuspend. Then one of your opponent's Digimon or tamers can suspend until their turn ends. Inherit when attacking once per turn, you may play one 4000 DP or lower Digimon card with Iliad trait or Beast animal or sovereign other than Sea animal in any of its trait from your hand without paying the cost. This also is kinda green and blue card. But hey, it's a green and blue card. Beastkin, Iliad, and TS.
Yeah, and actually, I think you misspoke a little bit. One of your opponent's Digimon tamers can't unsuspend until their turn ends.
Oh,
you
sorry. Yeah.
But yeah, still.
Yeah,
yeah. It's funny that it's like on play when digivolving, you may unsuspend, but well, you can always attack with your jamming level 4, so you don't die to the security, and then you evolve to this and unsuspend, and then you go again. So yep. I guess that's a possibility.
Hey, Melgarush is back.
Yeah, I think we need to see more cards for the when attacking. I haven't like made like full or watched what all this can play, and somehow they decided suddenly that like birds and avians don't actually belong in this effect anymore. Like they made the promo Merukimon and Minervamon.
Yeah.
And both of those also played avians, birds. Yeah, avians and birds. But somehow now that is not a thing anymore.
Hey, wait, is this going to be your deck?
I don't know. We will see. I'm not the biggest fan of these cards and not the biggest fan of this next card either. It's the new Merukimon.
The art is amazing. The alt art in special. I love it.
It is.
Go ahead.
This is super rare in the set. Level 6 green and blue, 12 play cost, 12,000 DP. Digimon that can evolve from level 5 green or blue for a cost of 4. Or from a level 5 with Beastin or TS trait cost of 3. When this card will be played, if there are 3 or more Digimon, reduced play cost by 5. On play, when Digivolving, suspend 2 of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers, then one of your Digimon may get plus 5,000 DP for the turn and attack your opponent's Digimon. When Digivolving, when attacking once per turn, one of your Digimon may unsuspend. Your turn, all of your Iliad trait Digimon gain Rush and Piercing. This itself has Shaman, Olympus, 12 Iliad and TS traits.
Yeah, it's a really green and blue card.
Yeah, it's like, this is probably a good card. I'm not like...
Yeah, it's a good card.
Saying anything about that. I have to say that the design is a little bit like...
Boring
because it's like... It's just unsuspending and rushing. And those are like the two things that make Digimon kinda annoying at times, is the fact that everything just unsuspends, everything has rush, and then you are like, okay.
Yeah. We shall see if this deck becomes like Royal Knights, like Mega 2 deck. Or
I sure hope not.
If it becomes, I might have to build it.
But this doesn't feel like it's going to be like Royal Knights, because the first reduction needs multiple Digimons on board, and this definitely has a line here, because this Garurumon, Merukimon is the line, so it doesn't feel like it's supposed to be like Mega Zoo deck, but it's interesting to see, will they actually like combine all the Olympus 12 into like CS kind of like combination,
or do it like they did in BT13, like give like new cards for the decks, or give a completely new deck and then make them to be a one deck. Also kinda also that they did it with EX6 and Demon Lords also.
I kind of hope that they just make the Olympus 12 have like their own lines and maybe their own archetypes they're supporting, because these are also like the Garurumon basically supports Iliad and then Beast, Animal or Sovereign, although this Merukimon is only for Iliad, so it's kind of iffy that it can't like the traits that the Garurumon plays, but we will see. We will see.
We have so many super rares from this set already, what the hell. We had done Yuki and Kanan Yuki for play cost green and red. Tamer, start of your main phase if you have 4 or less memory, gain 1 memory. End of your turn, by suspending this Tamer, you may use 1 TS trait option card with as high or lower a use cost as your opponent's memory from your hand without paying the cost. Then one of your Digimon with the TS trait may attack. It has Adamas and TS traits, and I have to like say this, but Kanan means like chickens in Finnish.
True. Here's the start of main phase effect. This like definitely like Time Stranger's thing, where if you have 4 or less memory, do something.
Yeah.
Like we had promo cards that have, I think, promo cards that we have seen that have these kinds of effects. So it's definitely a Time Stranger's thing, or at least for now it's Time Stranger's thing. And here, I think the end of turn is kind of interesting, because it's like, hey, you get to use an option card for free, but the less memory you try to give your opponent, the worse the option card is that you get to play.
It's kind of like great balance.
Yeah, I like the balance, and then we realize that you give your opponent 4 memory and win the game or something random because options are dumb or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Give us like new old Elite that costs 10 memory and like has like delete all of your opponent's Digimon and suspend all of their tamers and like steal their money or something.
Yeah, and I think the only thing I don't like that much is the fact that you can make one of your Digimon attack also with the effect.
Oh, true.
Even if you don't like, I think even if you don't play the like, then you can still like attack with your Digimon at the end of your turn. You can actually get like off you shouldn't be getting with this, but still, I had to.
Yeah, I think you need to suspend the tamer and then the den can activate. Maybe.
Yeah. I had to make sure if we have any other green and red tamer in the game, and we actually have one that I had already forgotten, but
I have no clue what it is.
It's the second Zoe Orimoto.
True.
I was just looking at this tamer and I was like, have I seen this color combination on a tamer before?
Yeah, we have once before.
Yeah, then we have one TS option card you could play with the tamer. We have a in-between theater, 3 use cost white option card. While you have a TS trait Digimon or tamer on the field, you can ignore this card's color requirements. Main, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 card with the TS trait among them to the hand, return the rest to the bottom of the deck, then place this card in the battle area. Main, delay, gain 2 memory. Security, place this card in the battle area.
It's a memory boost.
Very surprising memory boost. We are seeing these to almost every archetype, it seems.
Yeah, let's move on. We have a new Bukamon. It's a level 2 blue. Inherit end of your turn once per turn by paying 1 cost. This blue Digimon with the TS trait may unsuspend its lesser Iliad and the TS trait. The art is amazing, by the way.
It is. Yeah, apparently blue's thing in this like this line is unsuspending. Oh, price, but like.
What Are you serious?
But they are doing it a little bit differently, it seems here, at least for the cards we are going to see here. So, but I don't really know how good this is. You pay 1 to unsuspend your Digimon, and then you probably get some value out of that. But who knows? We have the smuggest Komamon of all time here. 3 play cost 1000 DP, level 3 blue Digimon, evolves from level 2 blue for a cost of 0, or from level 2 with TS trait for a cost of 0. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 Digimon card with the Sea Beast, or Shaman trait, or Aqua, or Sea Animal in any of its traits. And 1 card with the TS trait among them to the hand, return the rest to the bottom of the deck. Inherit effect your turn once per turn when this Digimon unsuspends. If you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, draw 1. And this has Sea Beast, Iliad, Adamas, and TS traits.
It's a fine card. Yeah, well, it's a searcher and the inherit is good, so yeah. Yeah. I love the art.
It's an Aqua Searcher.
Yeah, I love the art, and I had to check what Naoki Akamine has done for the arts in the game, and they have done the Appling Link alt art, Pteramon starter deck alt art, and then all of the CS rookies and hoodie rookies. Also some, if not all, some of the hoodie level 4s also.
Okay. It's interesting that they have made now like the CS rookies, hoodie rookies, and now they're probably going to make all of these like
TS rookies.
Adamas TS rookies.
Yeah, I hope. So. And I wish that they are in this similar art style. I love the pixel art in the back and then the smug face.
And I hope they give us the full arts again from these please. Rookies.
Then last card from the quote-unquote week 1 is Ikkakumon, level 4 blue Digimon, 6 cost 6000 DP, evolves on top of level 3 blue for a cost of 2, or a level 3 with TS trait for a cost of 2. Guess what? It has jamming. I know. On play when it's evolving.
I would have never guessed that.
Yeah. On play when it's evolving trash, the top 2 Digivolution cards of one of your opponent's Digimon, then one of the Digimon with as many or fewer Digivolution cards as this Digimon can suspend until their turn ends. Inherit your turn once per turn when this Digimon unsuspends. If you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, draw 1. It's Vaccine, Sea Beast, Iliad, and TS traded. It's a really blue card.
It's a really blue and it's a really Ikkakumon. Like,
how many Ikkakumon do like a source strip?
Not all of them.
Most of them.
Yeah, not all, but almost all of them. And I feel like they don't have that many ideas to what they would do with Ikkakumon. They are just like they're just slapping the same effect over and over again. The Ikkakumons now they just gave it jamming so it survives like all the attacks. But
it's better than before.
Yeah.
Do we have Ikkakumon X antibody? Is it even a thing?
At least we don't have a card for that. I don't think that's even a thing. Not sure.
I don't think it is.
And they can always like come up.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. This is really blue card, but like from the worst side of blue because jamming is good, but sword trip, how often is it impactful? Sometimes, yeah, Hexablomon is good, but
the fact that it trashes the top 2 Digivolution cards is actually kinda interesting when you don't get to like choose what you want to.
Top 2 is definitely better than bottom 2.
Most of the time, at least, yeah. But
these were all of the cards from the last week and all of the starter deck Amethyst Mandala cards also, and
kind of last month or something. Feels like it.
This is our week 1. From next Monday or from this on every Monday. Until this spoiler season ends. Again, we will do the spoiler checks if you have not seen or heard these before. So, come back next Monday. I don't know when this comes like out. Is it like 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock in Finnish time? But either or. Today also is the day that our Best Deck of 2025 tournament has started or is starting. So we are going to have 1 gameplay video. No, it's not. It's next week. It's next week.
Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about? It's
next Monday.
Week.
Yeah. But yesterday, our deck checks for the tournament videos started. So, and there will be 1 today and for the rest of this month, and starting 1st of December we will have 1 gameplay video for the rest of the year. So please come and check those. Please subscribe, consider becoming a channel member to help us out, and we will see you at the next video. Bye.